I'm coming home, baby. I'm coming home, baby. I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm coming home now, right away. I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm sorry now I ever went away. Every night and day I go and say, I'm coming home. I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm coming home now real soon. I've been gone. I'm coming home when I'm overdue. Expect me any day now, real soon. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. And everything is gonna be fine. I'm coming home, baby, now. Expect to see me now anytime. When you're in my arms, I'll be fine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Green Valley High School's Class of 2019 Commencement Ceremony. It is the philosophy of the Clark County School District that commencement ceremonies be designed to honor graduates, their families, and their friends. In order that all names are clearly heard, please confine graduation recognition to polite applause. The graduates request that this program be conducted without disruption of any kind, and that honor and dignity be extended to every speaker and graduate of this year's graduating class. Please refrain from using noisemakers such as air horns or other devices that will distract from the ceremony. Each and every student and their family deserve the right to hear their name called. Loud and distracting noises take that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity away from a deserving child and their family. Green Valley High School is an institution dedicated to commitment to excellence. The administration, faculty, and staff share your pride in the accomplishments of these young people. We are proud to welcome you to this ceremony honoring our school's 28th graduating class. And now, Green Valley High School's Class of 2019.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Peyton Varner, Student Body First Vice President.
And I'm Cassidy Newberry, Student Body Second Vice President.
Please stand and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please remove your caps for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem and America the Beautiful. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Casey Gelkin, Senior Class President.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and classmates. The day has finally arrived. It feels like yesterday that we stepped into the halls of Green Valley as timid freshmen whose only thought was, is Freshman Friday real? Graduation seemed like a distant dream, and it felt like it would take an eternity to get here. But as we sit here, we have so many memories to look back on tonight. We started as clueless freshmen who were excited to finally be in high school. We then moved on to be those sophisticated sophomores who could now make their way from class to class without getting lost. Junior year rolled around, and at last, we were upperclassmen awaiting the moment to take over the graduating seniors. Now, here we are, seniors who are eager to start our adult lives as graduates of Green Valley High School. The past 4 years have boiled down to this day. We will be receiving our diplomas, and all of the hard work, laughs, tears, and the long hours of practice, planning, and studying have paid off for us. Our time in high school is over, and I know that we will always remember the experiences we've shared and the friendships we have made. So as we begin to take the next step in our lives, be proud that we are all here today. So I say to my classmates, my friends, embrace the last few hours we spent here together and the memories we have created. Learn to conquer your fears, be humble, aim higher, live your dreams, be fair and just, remembering not solely where you were going, but where you came from. And one day, you will look at the education you received in this great school of ours as a foundation upon which you built the greatest of all buildings, the building of your character within the frame of your integrity. Congratulations, Gators, we are graduating. It is my pleasure to introduce Green Valley High School Student Body President, Olivia Waddell.
It seems nearly impossible to begin a speech that is only allowed to be roughly a minute long and expected to reflect on all the days we are leaving behind us and inspire for the many adventures that are ahead. But that is the task I have been honored to receive. For those who don't know me, my name is Olivia Waddell, and I served as the 2018-2019 Student Body President of Green Valley High School. Let's all take a moment and reflect on the last 4 years of our lives. What popped up in your head? Maybe it was the 2 o'clock traffic with Arroyo Grande construction, or that test you procrastinated a bit too long to study for, or the teacher that always made your day. Each of us took different paths to get to the same final destination, graduation. Now think about who you were 4 years ago and who you are now. We are different. Why? When? How did we change? Are we wiser? Are we kinder? Are we more responsible? Every one of us in this room had a different high school experience, even though we were always in the same place. That's because no two people have the same perspective. But I believe that something we all perceive the same is kindness. We all know the difference a kind act makes on a bad day. We all know the difference, for the most part, between right and wrong. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives. We are growing up and becoming contributing members of society. What will we contribute? Who are we going to be? My hope for all of us leaving here today, no matter where we're each headed, that we do our best with what we've been given, learn from our mistakes, and lead with our hearts. I've rewritten this speech a countless number of times because it just seems so heavy. There are too many people we should thank, too many important goodbyes, and too many cliche messages to choose from. But ultimately, I always come to the same conclusion. This will most likely be my first and last time ever holding the attention of 10,000 people. So although this message is the most cliche of them all, I believe it will always be the very most relevant and valuable. Be kind to one another. Stand up for what you know is right and spread the power of generosity. Bob Keary once said, "Unexpected kindness is the most powerful, least costly, and most underrated agent of human change." I've always struggled with the thought of how to leave a legacy. From my own experience at GVHS, I've come to the conclusion that I can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. So when we leave here today, please take those opportunities to lift up one another. Encourage each other to be kind to the world, the people in our lives, and to ourselves. Together, we can leave a lasting legacy of kindness. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce you to our senior class Vice President, Bryce Avicilla.
At this commencement ceremony, we are honored to have a variety of special guests. Each of the following people we introduced has contributed endless time and effort, which made our years more meaningful and successful. Please rise when you're introduced. Presenting diploma covers are Clark County School Board Trustees members, Ms. Linda Cavazos, and School Associate Superintendent Dr. Dustin Mansell. Recognizing the Green Valley High School class of 2019 is Green Valley High School's principal, Mr. Kent Roberts. Green Valley English teachers, Mr. Michael Lamb and Mrs. Heather Coleman, will be reading the graduates' names. On behalf of the 2019 graduating class, we extend a warm welcome to our guest. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Gator Pride Ambassador Elise Gubler.
The choirs of Green Valley High School have a strong history of success and excellence. Performances from the choirs have exposed our high school to a myriad of dedicated students committed to distinction. Yet never resting on their laurels, the choirs continue to seek new levels of merit. These dedicated students will earn your respect from their sound performance. Under the direction of Ms. Kim Barclay Ritzer, here are the Green Valley High School Magical Singers and the concert choir performing For Good, composed by Stephen Schwartz from the musical Wicked.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And it well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. But let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been
a comet,
Pull from
orbit
as it's passing the sun.
by a wind off the sea,
Like a stream that meets
like
a
a sea drawn by a
boulder halfway
bed in
through
the
the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
Good evening. I am Michael Lamb, an English teacher at Green Valley High School. Joining me in reading brief introductions of each valedictorian and salutatorian is Miss Heather Coleman, also an English teacher at Green Valley High School.
The honor of being named valedictorian is a goal many set, but only a few accomplish. Ranking first in a graduating class of almost 750 students is an achievement requiring much more than intelligence. It requires determination, perseverance, and commitment. Each valedictorian seated before you today has demonstrated these qualities and, in doing so, has made a great contribution to the atmosphere of superior education at Green Valley High School.
As the valedictorians and salutatorians are introduced, they will stand and remain standing until all names are called. Please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. It is our sincere pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorians and salutatorian of Green Valley High School's class of 2019.
Jack Burgess. Jack will be attending Mississippi State University to study civil engineering.
Tuff Donovan. Tuff will be studying economics at Texas Christian University.
Xavier Gaffey. Xavier will be studying veterinary science at Oklahoma State University.
Brant Hirschberger. Brant will be attending the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where he will study mechanical engineering.
Benel Higuchi. Benel will be attending University of California, Berkeley, where he will be studying physics.
Antonia Labrizzi. Antonia will attend at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Honors College, where she will study psychology.
Matthew Myers. Matthew will be studying biological sciences at the University of California, Irvine.
Bailey Stevens. Bailey will be attending The Ohio State University, where he will be studying physics.
Surya Suvari. Surya will be studying neuroscience at the University of Nevada, Reno.
Gabriel Weber. Gabriel will be attending Biola University to study computer science.
Anthony Winchell. Anthony will be attending the University of Southern California, where he will be studying physics.
Our salutatorian is Natalie Cushell. Natalie will be attending the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where she will study criminal justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me once again in congratulating Green Valley High School's valedictorians and salutatorian.
We also have a foreign exchange student with us today who spent the year at Green Valley High School. Alessandro Ungaro is from Venice, Italy. Alessandro will return to Italy once he leaves the United States to complete his final year of school. Alessandro hopes to return to the U.S. for college.
It is now our pleasure to introduce Student Body Treasurer Grayson Boyce.
Making beautiful sounds is a tough thing to do. No group does it better than our Symphonic Wind Orchestra, under the direction of Miss Cara Freilich. With hard work, determination, and a unique combination of instruments, they truly make beautiful music. Today, they will be performing The Victor's Valiant by Jerry Billy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Green Valley High School Symphonic Wind Orchestra. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorians Antonia Librizi and Benel Higuchi.
Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it. After 4 years of hard work, we finally made it. I would first like to thank my parents, friends, and Miss Hemi who helped get me here. It was Joseph Campbell who once said, "We must be willing to get rid of the life we've planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us." Life is messy and fun, and we have to learn to enjoy it. So go on an adventure or two. Grow, learn, make mistakes. That's what life is about. Not every moment is perfect, but every moment counts. There will be times when we will fall down, but we always have to remember to get back up, be positive, and surround ourselves with people and things that make us happy. Life is a beautiful adventure, and we only get one chance to enjoy it. So as we enter this new chapter in our lives, embrace the fact that none of us have any real idea about what we're doing. This untraveled road will be bumpy and full of exciting twists and turns. Regardless of what path you have chosen to take, remember to always live your life to the fullest and have some fun.
What are you going to do now? It was this question that prompted the main character of Mike Nichols' 1967 The Graduate to start an affair with his parents' best friend's wife, and then proceed to pursue his newfound love interest to sunny San Francisco. But it was also this question that ignited my grandfather's almond eating journey. He had forgotten his dentures at our house, and already on our way to Laguna, he decided to brace 40 minutes of soft chewing in order to reap the benefits of almond puree. These two examples highlight the range of ways we can react to uncertainty. We can choose to run away from our futures or muster through its challenges. And so we're left at our crossroads. Gone are our 12 years in school, and now we are on towards what exactly? The master storyteller J.R.R. Tolkien once wrote that there is nothing quite like looking if you want to find something. And in the absence of that something being assigned to us now on the cusp of greater independence, we have to convince ourselves to want more than ever before. So here is to wanting and to enjoying what we have now. Thank you and good luck, class of 2019. It is our pleasure to introduce valedictorians Brant Hirschberger and Anthony Winchell.
Good evening, and thank you all for being here. In particular, I would like to thank my wonderful family for showing me support throughout my life and for teaching me the importance of academics from such a young age. My name is Anthony Winchell, and to quote Fabio Moon and Gabriel Ba, I am a dreamer. All the places my dreams take me help me understand where I come from and where I want to go. So what my dreams really show me is what my life can be once I open my eyes. When we open our eyes, however, the incredible obstacles we must overcome to achieve our dreams are revealed to us. We have all had our fair share of obstacles over the last 4 years, but thankfully, we've learned to persist through them. Our dreams tell us who we are, so let's all take a deep breath, listen to our dreams, and continue to persevere in the face of any obstacle we may face into the future. Thank you for listening.
Throughout the past 4 years, we've been faced with many grueling obstacles. Our brains have been tested by papers and exams, our time management has been tested by tardy lockouts, and most of all, our patience has been tested by horrible parking lot traffic. Congratulations, class of 2019, as we have finally completed the journey of high school. I'd like to specifically thank my mom and dad for consistently being my rocks. I love you guys and truly don't know where I'd be without you. To my peers, our guides have only prepared us for the challenges yet to come. This roller coaster ride called life will continuously throw us curveballs. It is now up to us to figure out what we will take and swing at to reach success. The late Nipsey Hussle once said, "The best teacher in life is your own experience. None of us know who we are until we fail." As life goes on, we will be defined by our reactions to any given situation. So, fellow members of the class of 2019, how do you want to be defined? Thank you. It is our pleasure to introduce valedictorians Gabriel Weber and Bailey Stevens.
When writing a speech, you're supposed to write about what you know. We might not even know what we plan to do after today, whether we choose to pursue a career right out of high school get a furthered education in college, or even just to live our lives freely.
What we do know is who we are right now. High school students about to walk across this stage and into the outside world. But it's easy to forget that we must take steps to achieve the plans we set forward for ourselves.
No composer ever writes a song their first try. Many drafts, many errors, and miles of corrections are only functional due to one common bond: hard work and perseverance.
We aren't trying to say that our goals will always be easy, because that's rarely true. Just the act of getting our diplomas has been a 12-year process, and we all know how difficult that was.
We're about to mark one of the most monumental achievements of our lives to date, and that should encourage us to challenge ourselves. Our climb has just begun.
There will be times when the world begins to crumble, when the rock begins to fall as you reach for it, when a loved one asks for help on the same journey, or when the peak is hard to see.
But it's only through these struggles and with a steadfast perseverance can we achieve the best from ourselves. I would like to thank my family and friends for helping me achieve my goals throughout high school.
I would like to thank God, my parents, and all my friends gathered here today. You're all family to me. It is my pleasure to introduce Valedictorian Surya Sarvari.
We are about to mark one of the most monumental achievements of our lives to date, and that should encourage us to challenge ourselves. Oh. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Martin Luther King Jr. And that, my fellow students, is what we have to focus on. Keep moving forward. Most people will be telling us that after graduation, we're independent. In fact, all of us are probably celebrating our newfound independence right now. Finally, we are in control of our own lives. But with independence comes responsibilities. Yes, we have to do our own laundry. Given this new reality, we shouldn't just set goals, but organize our thoughts and make sure every step we take moves us forward. As we continue going down this path known as life, there will be so much to see, so much to take in. There is inspiration all around us, if only we can recognize it and channel it in the right direction. The commitment with which our teachers have molded us till now, our parents never give up attitude in spite of all the troubles that we've put them through. And that spirit of oneness have helped us move forward to this point. There have been plenty of life lessons in past that have helped us progress, and there will be life lessons in the future as well. So remember to always be on the lookout for those lessons, which may inspire you, and let's try to be an inspiration for others to follow too. For all we know, inspiration may be right in this auditorium or outside the door. So keep looking and keep moving forward. Congratulations, class of 2019. We made it. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorians Jack Burgess and Tuff Donovan.
Good evening, class of 2019. I just wanted to start by thanking my parents for everything they've done in supporting me through all 4 years at Green Valley. I love you both so much. Family is the most important thing in life. Whether your family is the people you live with, the friends you've made, that one teacher who believed in you, or one of the millions of people who have led you to this moment, it's our relationships with other people that have gotten us this far. It's our relationships that we need to take pride in, because at the end of the day, we all made it. We're all sitting here at graduation, and it's only by relying on the people around us that we were able to reach this important milestone. This is a graduation that everyone in attendance can take pride in knowing that they had a hand in helping create.
Roots are something near and dear to my heart, as California and South Dakotan backgrounds have made me who I am. It's important to know who we are, as our values and ideas will be challenged as we enter a new chapter in our lives. People are a product of their surroundings, good or bad, so let us take what we have experienced and use it to our advantage to better the world. We need to hold on to those who have guided us along our paths and the people that took that path with us, as not one of us could have gotten here today without the support of the people closest to us. Finally, I need to thank my family here today and the 3 most important people in my life. Mom, Dad, Cash, I love you with all my heart and every ounce of my soul. You mean the world to me, and there's nothing I wouldn't do to you. Thank you for being the most important people in my life. I wouldn't be here without you guys. And Papa, I know you're watching. I love you, and I hope you feel better soon. Good luck, class of 2019. Nothing in life will be given to us, so let's make sure we go out and claim our futures. Thank you, and as always, keep on trucking. It is my pleasure to introduce Valedictorian Xavier Gaffey.
Before starting, I'd like to thank the faculty and administration of GV for the opportunity to speak, and most of all, to my loving mother, father, and brother. This rap-inspired poem is influenced by one of my favorite artists, MF Doom, who was both entertained and taught me a lot through high school. Good afternoon. On to the next chapter soon. Annex and capture the moon. Now let's pay respects to our commune and how to make way for events opportune. Stroke with pride, but alongside our peers of the past 4 years, whether here as an athlete, mathlete, or just to beat the heat and stay off the streets. Though bittersweet, we'll remember and treasure the pleasure and the weather. Wide-eyed at how we're at the high tide of our life, now aghast with existential fears, overcast with consequential tears, now tasked with essential affairs where the gators are gonna get their shares. So take advantage of what you're given. It will appear clear-cut how to manage and make a living. Driven, capitalize on your opportunities, devise, withdraw, and opt for scrutiny. Maximize suitably and you'll find your core indubitably. Finally, here's more from my man Doom in summation. Beware of apathy and procrastination, and put the plan in full effect for instant activation. Just a few jewels that's hidden in plain sight. Ain't nothing else to it but to do it, but do it right, aight? It is my pleasure to introduce Student Body Secretary Mackenzie Campbell.
Good evening. My name is Mackenzie Campbell, and I have the privilege of introducing our principal, Mr. Kent Roberts. A principal's job responsibilities are challenging. He must be skilled at planning and processing, monitoring and mentoring, evaluating and envisioning. A principal must protect tradition while promoting innovation. He must focus on the present while preparing for the future. He must be willing to lend helpful criticism while being the lead cheerleader. He must learn to be in many places at once and do this while genuinely caring for those who make up Green Valley High School, our faculty, staff, administration, and students. Mr. Roberts has accomplished all of the above and beyond. He is involved in every aspect of Green Valley's commitment to excellence. On any given day, chances are we will find him greeting students as they enter the school to start their day, attending meetings to listen to parent or student concerns, watching one of GV's many sports or performing arts activities, or offering his insight in support of our many clubs and co-curricular programs. Mr. Roberts has built and maintains close ties with many students, and his door is open if any of us need to speak with him. He exemplifies Green Valley's commitment to excellence. It is my honor to introduce an educational leader who believes in his students and their success, a principal dedicated to our school's success. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kent Roberts.
Wow, you made it. You're finally here. Yeah. You're just moments away from officially being a graduate. Today's your day. You're the envy of everyone in this room. Those that are younger than you can't wait to follow in your footsteps. Everyone older than you, especially those of us who are way older than you, are jealous of the fact that you're just about to start your journey. I'm sure many people have probably told you, just wait till you hit the real world. As a cautionary statement, as some kind of vague warning about the faceless boogeyman that is the future. And sure, there'll probably be some tough times ahead of you. There are for everyone at some point. But the reality is that no one knows what comes next for you because it's largely up to you to determine that. All I can tell you is that you're ready. As teachers and counselors and administrators, we often feel that it's our job to challenge you and inspire you in an effort to prepare you for life after. But the truth has been the exact opposite. You have challenged us to be better at what we do by coming to school every day prepared for whatever we had to throw at you, and you have succeeded. Probably more importantly, you have inspired us. Some of you have done it by excelling in academics and taking a lot of very difficult courses and participating in outside activities while sleeping very little. Some of you have been integral parts in one of our very successful programs, such as theater, band, choir, visual arts, wrestling. I could go on, and so I will. Business, robotics, cross country, football, swim, speech and debate. You get the idea. You're one of the reasons for all the banners hanging up in our school. And some of you showed up every day and made our school better by quietly going about your business. Sometimes after taking 2 or 3 city buses to get here, putting in a full day, taking those same buses back home, then going to work until late at night so you could help pay the bills. As we all know, excellence comes in many different forms. And so our hats go off to all of you. You deserve this moment and so much more. So what now? What are you going to do? What are you going to be? Will you realize all of your hopes and dreams? I can't answer those questions for you, but maybe I can help get you started. Many years ago, about the time that most of you were being born or learning to crawl, I was interviewing for a job, which came with an assignment. I had to create a list of 100 things I wanted to be, have, or do. It was an interesting assignment, a difficult one, and one that I highly recommend that you do yourself. If you choose to do it, I can guarantee you find it much more difficult than you think. Once you get to about 30 or 40, you really have to think hard. But here's the value in this exercise. It formalizes your priorities. It gives you a focus and a direction. Your instinct will be to start with big career or life goals, and you should do that. But you'll also find you need to fill in the blanks with some secondary or tertiary goals about hobbies and experiences. Don't be afraid to think big. Maybe you want to be president or a CEO, and that's fine. Writing it down gets you one step closer to doing it. And don't be afraid to fail. In fact, I challenge you to put some things on there you're guaranteed to fail at, because that's where the real learning, the real growth, and the real fun happens. One of my goals was to learn to play the guitar. So about 6 years ago, I finally got to a place in my life where I could start that process. It's been a struggle at times, but I've had a lot of fun learning. And I'm proud to say that after 6 years and countless lessons, I can now play Happy Birthday, as well as the first 7 notes of Back in Black. So it's okay if you don't get to everything on the list. It's about moving forward and becoming a better, brighter, more interesting version of yourself. And if you set ridiculously large goals and accomplish them, remember this. If you become famous, remember to be humble, because fame without humility is superficial. If you become wealthy, remember to be charitable, because wealth without benevolence will feel empty. And if you ascend to a position of great power, remember to be compassionate, because power without compassion lacks humanity. Well, that's about it. That's my advice for what it's worth. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Green Valley High School, I congratulate you and wish you all the best as you begin your adult life. Sorry, one more thing. When you get to be rich or famous or powerful, don't forget to call your mom once in a while. You will think you don't need her anymore. You're an adult now. And that's fine, but she still needs to be a mother, so call her and let her be a mom once in a while. All right? There we go. All right, one more. And call your dad too, and not just when you need money. Dads like to be needed as well. Just a couple of things I've learned over the past few decades. Now let's get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, Clark County Board of Trustees member, Miss Linda Cavazos. As principal of Green Valley High School, I certify that these graduating students before you have completed the credit requirements prescribed by the Board of School Trustees of the Clark County School District and the Nevada State Department of Education. It is my great pleasure to present to you Green Valley High School's graduating class of 2019.
Good evening, graduates, parents, friends, and honored guests, and the rest of your extended families, and everyone who loves you that is here for you tonight. As you end 4 years of invaluable high school triumphs, challenges, and lifelong memories, you all now go on to choose your own unique paths. And some of them will be very similar, and some of them will be very different. But no matter what path you choose, you know that it is the right one for you, and you will follow your dreams as you proceed down that path. I want to wish you the very best of luck, love, and also don't forget to have fun in that future of yours. So now it is my honor and great pleasure, Principal Roberts, to accept the Green Valley High School class of 2019. Congratulations, and I would be remiss if I didn't say, go Gators. Thank you very much.
Bryce Michael Avasilla.
Olivia Nicole Waddell.
Benel Michael Higuchi.
Peyton Hadley Varner.
Matthew Alexander Myers.
Cassidy Newberry.
Bailey Cameron Stevens.
Mackenzie Michaela Campbell.
Grayson Jeffrey Boyce.
Antonia Rose Labrizzi.
Xavier Rabago Gathy.
Aaron Tamia Robinson.
Brant Michael Hirschberger.
Casey Jane Gelkin.
Surya Suvari.
Emily Rose McKellows.
Gabriel Asher Weber.
Elise Erica Gubler.
Jack Edward Burgess.
Natalie Marie Kuschel.
Tuff Tackett Donovan.
Jacqueline Aravalo.
Anthony Jacob Winchell.
Amal Ahmed Burhan.
Ian Damian Aponte.
Leandra Helen Johnson Blander.
Gerard Bensadoun Gutzens.
Bethany Casal.
Erasmo Cabada.
Christina Marie Cirillo.
Samin Ishfaq Kamal.
Daphne Gabriella Cuellar.
Benjamin David Coe.
Mia Renee Dominguez.
Kevin Kenvan Leong.
Ana Lourdes Garcia.
James Chen Looney.
Mackenzie Paige Mitchell.
Cruz Julian Luna.
Julia Nee.
Rafael Peter Loy.
Caitlin Akemi Rendell.
Matthew M. Sandulak.
Sruthi Srinivas.
Aditya Subramaniam.
Jordan Danelle Wilson.
Ryan Christopher Amazon.
Nijat Ali Hassin.
Amal Anil Kumar.
Miriam Safa Zakrau.
Luis Alfredo Arroyo Martinez.
Hadassah Alvarez Gayoso.
Aaron Sarangsan Bassan.
Anna Marie Arce.
Thomas Michael Blazek.
Anissa Marie Benoit.
Bailey Thomas Burns.
Cameron Rain Battaglia.
Braden Zachary Casto.
Kaylee Marie Britt.
Evan Nolan Cook.
Jillian Elaine Brown.
Zachary James Cook.
Bernadette Irene Casares.
Nicholas Chase Coombs.
Dana Conley.
Dane Parrish Dillon.
Kayla Michelle Cornwell.
Christian Bryce Duggar.
Renee Michelle Domingo Cornell.
Brian Zachariah Flowers.
Haley Ann Cromwell.
Carson Scott Freeman.
Dana Catherine Gwynn Detweiler.
Bryant Daniel Fuentes Juarez.
Heather Barclay Drewsdom.
Michael Neal Goldstein.
Isabella Marie Flossie.
John Edrew Ramos Granados Dosen.
Alexis Nicole Flynn.
Scott Benjamin Gruber.
Ellie Grace Gubler.
Paul Huh.
Jennifer Elise Haberstock.
Jackson Daniel Hutt.
Tao Da Win.
Chase Ashworth Johnson.
Janice Mallory Jackson.
Carter Ryan Knutson.
Jada Brianna Kelly.
Matthew Laxana Mashai.
Gabrielle Zarina King.
Aiden Quinn LaPierre.
Valerie Grace Kitchens.
Adam Gordon Levine.
Macy Delon Labo.
Dalen Van Lutz.
Angelina Estioco Lapiton.
Carson Reese Martinez.
Maciel Lara.
Fernando Ojeda.
Carson Elizabeth Lazarus.
Najid Caleb Martinez Castillo.
Min Ju Lee.
Hunter Anderson Meekum.
Emily Ray Markham.
Sean Thomas Moore.
Mila Lorena Matorin.
Garrett Clark Nelson.
Christina Anne Marie Mayberry.
Kendall Joseph Nether.
Carolina Leilani Mendez.
Tanner Thompson Phelps.
Emily Grace Milan.
Colton Tori Ramber.
Savannah Grace Newman.
David Leo Reiner.
Jenna Lee Wynn.
Luis Mario Rosales.
Lauren Riley Olson.
Keanu K. Stambeck.
Taylor Suann O'Neill.
Michael Anthony Sidionko.
Hannah Nancy Kim Park.
Matthew Aaron Tang.
Alexa Christina Petruk.
Yug Tikia.
Leah Mikkel Purvis.
Aaron Alberto Velasco.
Katrina Leanne Ramos.
Jared Ross Poe.
Valerie Nicole Ramos.
Ryan Joseph Watson.
Olivia Rose Rock.
Luke Dale Whitman.
Katrina Lynn Z. Santos.
Jordan Ryan Willoughby.
Hana Sasaki.
Armin Alayi.
Jenna Marie Seehofer.
Ernesto Eduardo Acevedo.
Sarah Elizabeth Saradell.
Ison Jonah Akoba Acierto.
Asia Isabel Siv.
Dylan Thomas Adams.
Mia Sky Smith.
Devin Ray Ainsley.
Savannah Rainier Smith.
Matthew Eric Amaya.
Sarah Karen Stewart.
Gavin Patrick Amaburo.
Morgan Alexis Strickland.
Kevin David Aranda.
Jordan Nicole Stike.
Omar Ariano.
Kylie Dawn Tapia.
Chester James Atkins.
Lauren Marie Taylor.
Connor Jonas Au.
Reagan Elise Thompson.
Garrett Richard Avasilla.
Amy M. Trammell.
Jacob Edward Avasilla.
Audrey Tron.
Jorge Luis Avila Claveria.
Rochelle Joy Tucker.
Mirza Tariq Baig.
Gracie Van Wagner.
Christopherson Balagat.
Aaron Marai Veach.
Hector Enrique Balez.
Karen Villaseñor Pumian.
Anthony Oswin Bammer.
Irene May Wong.
Bradley Cobain Bate.
Elizabeth Whitefield.
Savan Aries Battle.
Alexandra Aspasia Zandiros.
Trayton William Baxter.
Catherine Michelle Abarca.
Noah Jeremiah Badola.
Deja Veronica Acosta.
Seth Ryan Beekman.
Zoe Jean Adams.
Alexis Bavera.
Emily Nicole Alanis.
Cameron Bonifacio.
Alicia Renee Albright.
William James Bonkovich.
Ariana Giselle Allegret.
Desmond King Bowers.
Jade Nicole Allen.
Adon Martin Bracamontes Rayo.
Manuela Alzate.
Biagio Bravo.
Gabriela Plamenova Angelova.
Tadon Anthony Thomas Bravo.
Ajane Sade Anthony.
Braden Edward Brickman.
Sadie Arnold.
Jeffrey Glenn Bricks.
Arlene Michelle Avila.
Robert Bruno.
Raja Bailey.
Sean Michael Burke.
Eternity Almarez Benuelos.
Anthony Isaac Bustamante.
Lily Paisley Bearden.
Tyler Chase Butte.
Isabel Francine Belkin.
Kevin Renee Cabanillas.
McKenna Ray Bellard.
Alex Umberto Calderon.
Bernadette Valcorza Belmonte.
Chandler Anthony Callaghan.
Rebecca Lynn Benavides.
Dorian Bryant Carr.
Jamie Janae Berg.
Jordan Michael Antonio Carrillo.
Jenna Kamanani Puokalani Biano.
Caesar Anthony Castaneda.
Savannah Bishop.
Jacob Thomas Caulfield.
Sydney Ray Black.
Sandros Sabera.
Jade Borjas Flynn.
Davin John Chavez.
Julie Marie Braverman.
Matthew Roy Cherry.
Brianna Renee Brown.
Michael Antonio Socia.
Aaliyah Shaneza Bryan.
Nathaniel Charles Kluge.
Jade Burbank.
Daniel Ray Cohen.
Coral Azrael Burrell.
Azriel Tavita Collins.
Destiny Nigeria Rajel Kane.
Matthew Isaiah Coronado.
Brianna Calzadia Iman.
Tyler Cottrell.
Brooklyn Elizabeth Canova.
Jake S. Crawford.
Giselle Gianna Carmona.
Jeremy Ray Reyes Cruz.
Rachel T. Carpenter.
Anthony Jacob Cruz Rodriguez.
Leanna Noel Carr.
Dominic Soren Kuda.
Marissa Mandy Carrillo.
Stephen Jeffrey Dagley.
Dejanay Peyton Carter.
Elijah Emilio De Leon.
Alexis Martha Lee Carver.
Nico Stephen DeAngelis.
Jocelyn Jamalette Casanova.
Thunderstorm Delaney.
Bridget Mary Dietz.
Steel Blaze Diaz.
Natalie Odette Castro.
Hector Leonel Diaz Gonzalez.
Gianna Marie Catanzarite.
Jacob William Dunkley.
Luciana Rose Catanzarite.
Malachi Josiah Clinton Edmond.
Juane Deshana Catching.
Thomas James Edwards.
Alexa Ray Catterall.
John Christopher Elam.
Vanessa Chavez Tavizon.
Nathan Roy Elam.
Riza Serena Shavira.
Connor Andrew Ellison.
Shelby Ruth Clark.
Benjamin Edward Elms.
Yesenia Contreras.
Nicholas Everett England.
Aurelia Rose Cordero.
Sean Isaiah Evans.
Justina Allison Coronado.
Edward Ray Fabro.
Madison Elizabeth Cox.
Joseph Carmine Falcone.
Morgan Shea Cox.
Bradley Evan Farina.
Savannah Sue Cranford.
Brandon Finnegan.
Brianna Ariel Cranmer.
Bryce Kenneth Fleming.
Shireen Leanne Alohilani Crivello.
Alex Junior Francisco.
Alexis Sue Tilton.
Wyatt Scott Freitag.
Jade Marie Cruz.
Jason Gabriel Frentu.
Catherine Cruz Lozano.
Trent Cameron Galicia.
Hannah Elizabeth Daniel.
Tig James Galvin.
Tiana Marie Dart.
Benny Garcia.
Brianna Michaela Dawson.
Justin Allen Gartrell.
Daphne Priscilla De La Roca.
Jaden Bo Gary.
Nicole Marie Dempsey.
Cheyenne Gobadi.
Naya Star Destine.
Tyler Nathaniel Gibbons.
Amanda Nicole Diulis.
Ryan Matthew Gildor.
Haley Ann Diorio.
Raul Gomez.
Christian Dunca.
Christopher Peyton Gonzalez.
Maya Elaine Eagles.
Skylar Ashton Gonzalez.
Riyam Al-Gamal.
Kenneth Durde Gore.
Julianne Michelle Elliott.
Jalen Frederick Greaves.
Rachel May Paralinghug Engstrom.
Juan Carlos Guerrero.
Amor Jalen Callie Espinoza.
Tyler Curtis Jose Guerrero.
Stephanie Marina Evans.
Tiger Elijah Guevara.
Melani Ave Marie Falls.
Brandon Giovanni Gutierrez Lucero.
Aislinn Isabel Farmer.
Miguel Rafael Guzman.
Leilani Anexis Feliciano.
Alexander Matthew Hadril.
Nicole Anna Fiala.
Logan Hampton.
Montserrat Figueroa Flores.
Zandre Sampson Ramirez.
Casey T. Harden.
Josh E. Reyes.
Kelsey Ann Flannery.
Andrew Joseph Hebert.
Kelsey Ann Flannery.
Keshawn Xavier Henderson.
Talia Lena Flores Ashley.
Jason Hernandez.
Bridget Frere.
Matthew Isaiah Hernandez.
Hannah Fraser.
Antoine Diaz Hines.
Esmeralda Frias.
Justice DeTruth Hinton.
Julia Christina Galvez.
Andre Robert Holder.
Mackenzie Nicole Gamet.
Liam Patrick Horan.
Cynthia Marie Garcia.
Noah Allen Horn.
Fatima Guadalupe Garcia.
Nicholas Anthony Jorliano.
Myra Berenice Garcia.
Dallas Jacob Howerton.
Tyler Rain Gilmore.
Julian M. Hulse.
Maya Kamula Anulani Jaron.
Tyreek Khalil Isaac.
Sydney Annalise Gomez.
McKedrick J.C. Ivy.
Deborah Karina Gonzalez Chaplin.
Mitch Patrick Jacobs.
Deborah Dolores Grant.
Austin Edward Jacoby.
Haley Michelle Gross.
Andres Daniel Jaramillo.
Yilin Guo.
Jose Antonio Jimenez.
Edna Gutierrez.
Casey Farrell Jones.
Kimberly Makiba Hall.
Cottrell Forte Jones.
Kimberly Lisa Machado Halliday.
David Leroy Jones.
Alicia Elizabeth Harrison.
Samaje Phelan Joseph Green.
Megan Teresa Ramirez.
Jaden Roche Joyner.
Jessica Grace Heimlich.
Cody Max Judd.
Tiffany Ann Heimlich.
Ryday Rayshawn Kemp.
Brianna Natalie Hernandez.
Philip Luca Kanegich.
Vanessa Rosario Hernandez.
Christian Javier Kongsrud.
Zinnia Hernandez Hernandez.
Mitchell Thomas Keister.
Tyre Bren Hilton.
Lionel Lara.
Jessica Jeanette Horde.
Blake Wehi Lawrence.
Mara A. Hanzu.
Jacob Dean Lawson.
Janelle Amelia Eileen Houts.
Jason Lechuga.
Bailey Dawn Hutchison Martinez.
Christopher Ladon.
Megan Riley Hymas.
Dennis Guillermo Leon.
Jada Pearl Isaac.
Brian Keith Leon Durrell.
Kiraya Island.
Terrence Malik Latempt.
Karen Fabiola Iturralde Galvan.
Spencer A. Lewis.
Michelle Naomi Jackson.
Andrew Anthony Yamas.
Sandy Jennifer Jara.
David Peter Lopez.
Diane Nicole Howdigi.
Diego Manuel Lopez.
Cora D. Jenkins.
Anthony Cisco Lorenzana.
Joyce Emily Jimenez.
Jet Ying Liu.
Karen Johnson.
Ladarius Duran Madison.
Charlene Marie Johnson.
Daniel Madrigal Millian.
Jaden Renee Johnson.
Miguel Caimana Mariani.
Shannon Audrey Johnson.
Benjamin Matthew Martin.
Viviana Angelica Julio.
James Brooks Martin.
Kelsey Patricia Carez.
Michael Terrence Martin.
Tiffany Nicole Katz.
Jaden John Matos.
Naya Faith Klee.
Aaron Joseph Mayberry.
Emily Elizabeth Leal.
Troy William Lowe.
Aya Renee LeBrain.
Ronnie Lewis McCambridge.
Ariana Marie Leverich.
Jeremy McConico.
Renoka Alexis Flynn Littlejohn.
Daniel McCracken.
Rachel Isabel Lloyd.
Gage Alexander McKinney.
Deja Mamilani Logan.
Josue Caleb Medina.
Persia Lexi Lomeli.
Makaija Lamont Meeks.
Alessandra Moira Lopez.
Needon Emmanuel Philomore Mejia.
Alyssa Lani Lopez.
Mason S. Meller.
Morelia Lopez.
Christopher Anthony Mendiola.
Yasmin Angelique Love.
Isaac Aiden Mendoza.
Andrea Loyola.
Jorge Luis Martinez Mendoza.
Xenia Alexandria Lucero Smith.
Michael Angelo Menjivar.
Taylor Ann Ludlow.
Nathan Alexander Meyer.
Daniela Maldonado Gomez.
Nicholas Glenn Meyer.
McKaylee Brianna Marsden.
Charles Milana.
Ariana Renee Marshall.
Byron Gerard Miller.
Shay Noreen Martin.
Isaiah Lamar Miller.
Christina Martinez.
Anthony Minjarez.
Hannah Delia Martinez.
David Josiah Montoya.
Giselle Yvette Martinez.
Owen Anthony Moore.
Karina Rose Massa.
Raiden Kalanikoa Moret.
Samantha Angela Massa.
Marcus Sebastian Moses.
Megan Annette McCaslin.
Brandon Jacob Enrique Mosher.
Samantha Nicole T. McDaniel.
Shane Allen Mosher.
Haley Alexis McNally.
Caleb Jamar Jeremiah Muhammad.
Kahealani Rose Deanna Medina.
Demetrius Muhammad Miller.
Cheyenne Ebony Michaela Mendiola.
Nathaniel Myhall.
Alicia Ariana Mendoza.
Elias Nowlin Navarrete.
Kendra Dawn Mendoza.
Patrick William Neenan.
Ariana Mendoza del Castillo.
Jared Deshaun Nuno.
Alyssa Michelle Michael.
Callan Joseph O'Day.
April Ivana Michaus Romero.
Clayton Pereira O'Hara.
Gwyneth Lily Miller.
Christopher Amato Orta.
Sierra Renee Miranda.
Kalijah Sean Pacheco Wiley.
Alexis Celeste Nelson.
Devin Alexander Padilla.
Alyssa Danielle Nelson.
Fabian Dennis Padilla.
Mariah Spring Neshkoff.
Brandon Jordan Lee Pagala.
Lexi Ashlyn Newcomer Lopez.
Carlos Javier Pantoja Arivalo.
Jessica Marie Nolan.
Joseph Robert Perez.
Rachel Rebecca Nolan.
Ulysses Perez.
Devin Bailey O'Day.
Bailey Lauren Peterson.
Michaela Angelina Olasin.
Dylan James Phillips.
Nancy Eileen Origel.
Thomas Santino Principe.
Sol Mario Paniagua.
Caleb Gage Radens.
Nora Jo Catherine Paramo.
Daniel Raspopovich.
Devin Rose Parsons.
Jonathan Cruzito Reyes.
Gia Stella Pasquale.
Cade Curtis Robinson.
Hannah Josephine Passion.
Justin William Rokovitz.
Yaslin Pelias.
Yaxkin Emilio Rodriguez.
Brenna Peralta.
Alex Rodriguez Herrera.
Alexa Peralta Duran.
Jorgen M. Rode.
Jasmine Janae Perez.
Patrick Joseph Rojas.
Rachel Ann Perez.
Nathan Taylor Ross.
Viola Alexandra Perry.
Brian Stephen Ruby.
Christy Alejo Piano.
Marlon Pascual Sambale.
Taijay Denise Pierce.
Jose Luis Santana.
Jensen Janae Pitcher.
Grant Joseph Schenkel.
Kelly Prosh.
Alec Michael Schumacher.
Brooklyn Araya Rhea.
Jason M. Schwantes.
Cyan McKinsey Reed.
Christian Alexis Sevilla.
Caitlin Aria Reed.
Alexander A. Seviano.
Viviana Reveles.
Alicio Simon Santana.
Jenna Rose Ricciardi.
Shailav Singh.
Sierra Teresa Rivera.
Tristan Luke Slezak.
Serena Estefana Robbins.
Brad Lee Smith.
Paris Roberts.
Brandon Allen Smith.
Caitlin D. Roderick.
Dakota Joseph Smith.
Sarah Rodriguez.
Jaron Donald Smith.
Alexia Catherine Rojas.
Zachary Alexander Smith.
Justice Rose.
Diedrich Armando Soberanes Limas.
Jasenia Nicole Rubio Tabor.
Alex Gilbert Salas.
Caitlin Nicole Ruiz.
Christopher Andrew Sonner.
Christiana Lynn Ryan.
Hunter Leegland Sutherland.
Madia Jan Sahaf.
Julian Thomas Spinelli.
Taryn Nicole Salzman.
Jeffrey Stampley.
Hazel Mercedes Sanchez.
Gary Lee Stevens.
Camilla Daniela Sanchez Medina.
Jordan David Stickler.
Danielle Josefina Sardi.
Bradley Keone Streeter.
Miriam Savage.
Sean Vincent Stoltz.
Kyra Anna Savoy.
Jacob Richard Sullivan.
Carissa Schenk.
Hold on. Nicholas Kevin Sullivan.
Jordan Taylor Schneebly.
Jacob James Terry.
Angelique Mariah Ship.
Justin Adam Terryberry.
Jennifer Sleeman.
Deontay Theron LaRue Thomas.
Cassidy Jane Smith.
Joshua Samuel Thompson.
Isabella Nicole Smith.
Tilly Junior Tilly.
Nataya Tyann Smith.
Jason Tong.
Waverly Ann Smith.
Matthew Raymond Trebizo.
Mallory Lynn Stetter.
Andrew Joseph Valencia.
Holly Star Stringari.
Jason Vargas.
Mia Andrea Stewart.
Paul Anthony Vargas.
Leah Yosabed Sumano Mata.
Marcello John Vasquez.
Sabrina Joy Swantek.
Harvey Chandler Villamayor.
Daishlin Tupuvea Muilo Titan.
Andrew James Wardlaw.
Serena Unique Talamantes.
Jalen Watkis.
Haley Skylar Thomas.
Dante Tavon Watson.
Clarissa Claire Day Tongal.
Nathan Reed Weinstock.
Kaya Alani Trainer.
Caden Hugh Woolston.
Sophia Marie Tron.
Aaron J. Watton.
Melanie Valenzuela Sanchez.
Damian Lee Ricks.
Alexandra Giselle Vargas.
Jet Seth Wright.
Jacqueline Diana Vasquez.
Michael Angelo Zamora Vixta.
Shelly Vasquez.
Andrew Balong Zaragoza.
Melanie Michelle Vera.
Jesse John Zuha.
Gabriela Nicole Vergara. Kayla Marie Walsh. Rebecca Love Walstead. Mariah Elise Walton. Bailey Washington. Tiger Lily Jade Wells. Azul Sky Westfall. Cora Joan Wheeler. Autumn Kelly White. Taylor Madison White. Julia Nicole Whiting Reed. Savannah Lee Williams. Haley Lynn Wood. Azalee Bell Wright. Marissa Celeste Wynn. Miranda Rayanne Yusi. Ashley Zhu. Denise Zuluaga Chavez. Alika Zuniga. Skylar Beatty.
In a moment, we will no longer be called seniors, but instead we will be called high school graduates.
This evening, we will leave here with bright futures ahead of us, ours to create and build into whatever we want them to be.
As we close this chapter in our lives, we begin to realize just how short life is and begin to look forward to the journey that lies ahead. Because this is only the beginning.
We have laughed together, we have cried together, we have watched each other grow into amazing people. Together, we have created a legacy to remain with us always.
As a symbol of our class unity, we will now perform the turning of the tassels.
Class of 2019, will you please stand and remain standing? With your left hand, grasp your tassel and move it from the right side of your cap to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present to you Green Valley High School's class of 2019 graduates. Congratulations!
We would like to thank everyone in the audience for attending this special event.
We ask that you remain seated until all graduates have exited.